In this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 marketing trends coming right up. And this is John Lee. If this is the first time you come across me, my channel is all about marketing, starting businesses, growing businesses, and taking your business to that next level. So if you don't want to miss out on all the new content I produce, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the brand new content that I'll be producing. So the first marketing strategy in 2020 that's coming up, one of the biggest trends, is to actually use chatbots. So what is a chatbot? A chatbot is something that's dominating customer service right now. So a lot of people are now reaching out to customers, companies using social media. So they'll send an email saying, hey, I signed up for this, but I didn't get an email here. The great thing about chatbots is you can automate all the different sequences. For example, you can use something like a message hero or a ManyChat that will actually, when someone sends you a message, you can say, okay, based on what message. So let's say I send you a message saying, hey, are you looking to start a business? Yes or no? If they click yes, then it'll automatically reply to them with another set of questions. What do you want to learn more about? Marketing, sales, or automation? And based on what they pick. So the conversation is very dynamic, meaning that you're able to now create a conversation that is basically tailored for them. So chatbots right now are some of the things that is really dominating the market. It's one of the biggest marketing trends, especially in 2020, when it comes to increasing sales, increasing conversion, and ultimately growing your business so you can make a lot more money. Number 2, another great marketing trend for 2020 is actually good content still matters. So you still got to put good content out. So I will say whether you are selling a physical product, you're selling a digital product, you sell a service, then it's great, because what happens is you can just educate your market. You can create content around what you do. So let's say, for example, you're a real estate, you just basically create a video and document what you're doing and you show it to your customers. So for example, when I'm teaching people how to, create social media, because I have a marketing agency that, helps people market their business. So I just tell people what I'm doing. I say, hey, I'm going to this campaign here, I'm filling this in here, I'm creating this type of video here, or this type of campaign here. That's why I film a lot of these videos. And I'm sharing with you exactly what it is that I'm doing. So when you educate the market on what you're doing, it doesn't have to even be good content in terms of teaching people something, but actually just showing your customers what you can do for them and how they're really going to benefit from that. So that really works. Create really good content. Okay, number 3 for a great marketing trend in 2020. Yep, email. Email is still there, but there's a little twist to it. So you got to start personalizing your emails. So let's say, for example, when you're sending an email to someone, you want to personalize with who they are. So a good strategy is to categorize people into different categories. So for example, in my industry, we run training programs on public speaking, on property investment, on business startups, on social media marketing. So when we are categorizing people into these different tags, when we're sending an email out, we're actually categorizing, hey, by the way, when it comes to using social media for your business, or let's say it's property, I say one of the biggest property trends that's happening right now, you're kind of personalizing it not only to them, but also to the industry. So that's the first thing. Also as well, when we're using email, you got to start focusing on personalizing the name. So maybe they might have like a hi first name, hi John, hi David, and you can also personalize the company as well. So if you're using email, make sure that you're personalizing it to the company, to the trend, and also the niche as well. Okay, the 4th thing that's really happening when it comes to marketing trends in 2020 is dynamic content, right? So what does that mean? So you only really want to show people what it is that they want. So let's say, for example, when we run webinars, most of my webinars, I would say 95% of my online trainings are done live. I present a lot of them live because I love to interact with the audience. I'm used to, presenting live events. But there are some people that run automated webinars, and I also do this as well. Less of it, but the good thing with automated, because you want to look at what the market trends are. So dynamic content means that based on what they want to learn, you want to give it to them straight away. I mean, isn't that true with like Netflix? Look at Netflix, you want to watch something straight away. You want to binge watch like a whole series of like Suits or something like that. I don't know if you watched Suits before, but it's a good show to watch if you want to learn about business. There's also a good show called Billions as well. Talks a lot about negotiation, but yeah, it's a good show. But anyway, any Suits or Billions fans, leave a comment below and let me know. But yeah, so if you look at dynamic content will become mainstream. So that means you've kind of got to create this spider content, meaning based on what people want to learn. So let's say I'm creating a video right now and I say, hey, so listen, one of the great strategies to use on YouTube is to use paid marketing or free marketing. Which one would you like to learn? And I give people an option so they can pick one. So they click that one and then it goes into that. So dynamic content, this is something that's really working, especially when, like, for example, at the end of this video, I can link more videos at the end of this video to give more dynamic content, and that dynamic, to create a lot more dynamic content. When I create that dynamic content, people get exactly what they want, and that's how you increase your sales. And it's a great marketing strategy, especially for 2020. Okay, the fifth strategy, which I think is a massive marketing trend in 2020, is video and voice interactions. So let's say, for example, right now, if you've ever bought a car recently, what you do is the salespeople at that garage will actually do something called a video walk around. So I remember when I first bought my first Lamborghini many years ago, and the person would get into the car and they would say, okay, this is, so they'll kind of do this like virtual viewing of the car. They'll turn the engine on and they'll give it a rev, so you get to experience that. So a lot of the car garages do that, and you can do exactly the same with your business. Like if you just take a video of what it is and you send it to them, you say, and you explain it to them, it becomes more personalized. So, you know, when you are creating personalized videos for people, so sometimes, like if I'm doing my high-end consulting, so I charge a lot of money for my high-end consulting, and you know, sometimes people will send me a question, and I'll actually reply, say, hey, it's John here. Listen, you sent me a question about why you want to have me as a consultant for your company. You said that you're spending about $1 million a year in marketing spend. You're generating around 10,000 leads, and you like to get a higher ROI from that. Well, having looked at your website, let's go onto your website right now. So I'll go into the website, I'll do a screen capture, and I'll send that feedback back to them. So that's more personalized. So people are getting much more, I guess, that they feel more exclusive, more important. You've put time and effort to actually see, because here's the thing, right? If you want to increase your sales, it's really simple. You just got to show your audience that you can actually help them. Right? That you can actually help them. Meaning, does your product help people or does it not help them? You got to educate them on how it's going to help them, right? So that's working. So another thing that's working as well is voice messages. So if a lot of you use WhatsApp, or if a lot of you from Asia use WeChat, a lot of people are using voice notes right now. Even on Facebook, you can do voice notes. Even on Instagram, you can do voice notes. So if you look at something like LinkedIn, when you're sending people emails, they don't have a voice note section yet, but what you could do is you could record it on, you know, something like a SoundCloud, record your message and send it to them as a voice message and say, hey, look, I just left you a voice message. Can you listen to it? Because now a lot of people are really busy. Like sometimes they don't have time to check their message, but they've got time to listen to voice messages. So voice messages are really good, and personalized video and personalized audio is the up and coming strategy. It's one of the best marketing strategies right now for 2020. Okay, 6. I know I said there'd be 5 in here, but there's actually 6. This is the bonus one for you. But before I go into that, if you're loving this content so far and you'd love to learn more about marketing your business, generating more leads and making more money for your business, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss out on all the new content. Okay, number 6 is messaging in-app to create sales. So this is what we call outreach marketing. So if you look at some of the things that I do on social media, I'll do something like that. I'll create a video like this and I'll say, by the way, if any of you are interested, just comment yes below and one of my team will get back to you. So you can, you know, when I talked about the chat bots at the start, you can actually, when someone types in yes, it will automatically send them a message. Or what it could do is you could just have your team go in and reply to people. Because when you get people to, so a lot of people put a link in the message. You don't want to do that, because if you put a message in the post, social media platforms will reduce your reach. You don't want to do that. One of the things that you want to do is to create messaging in such a way that allows your engagement to go up and allows your team to kind of filter out from all the people that are part of your social media who is actually interested. So when you create a piece of content, messaging in-app works really well. So what we do is we'll say, hey, we've got this XYZ coming out. If you'd love to get a copy of this, let's say I'm having a new book that comes out. I've got a new book that's coming out and I'm going to give the first X amount of copies for free. If you're interested in free copy, leave a comment below, right? So imagine all these people that are now commenting for a free copy of the book. So now I can actually send them a link automatically, or I can get my team to go in and then sell them a copy of my book, all right? So what's happening is you're using the in-app messaging. So if you look at telesales, telesales is pretty much, it's dying off. Why? Because people don't pick up the phones anymore. How many times, if you're in a business right now, like we spend less time on our phones than we do messaging people, right? So we spend less time talking on the phone than we do messaging. We spend more time messaging people on WhatsApp. How many times have I called somebody, they don't pick up the phone, but then they send me a WhatsApp saying, hey bro, I'm in a meeting, let's chat here. They're in a meeting, they're chatting. How many of you have done that before? Type in yes below. Come on, I want to hear that. So it's a really good strategy, and the 6th strategy is probably one of the most powerful ones for me. It's one of the ones that's making me the most revenue now. My company is by using social selling strategies. So I really hope that that you got a lot of value from this. And again, if you got a lot of value, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. And do me a favor and share this. If you take this, copy the link in this video and just share it to a friend, anyone you know in business that really wants to grow their business and start earning more income. And if you've got any questions based on what I've talked to you about, leave a question below and let me know which one of these 6 that you're going to try for the marketing trends for 2020. Leave a comment below and I would love to hear some of your ideas on this as well. So it's John Lee. I'll leave some videos here and here. I'll put a subscribe button over here. And again, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.